Hi guys, welcome to episode 28 of the Turn the Lights Out podcast. I am David Owen, joined with my co-host, as always, James Lights Out Lilley. Nah, that was just a joke. I am Ricky Wright. This is the MMA Wales podcast. This is episode 28. Joined as always with James Wallace, and he's more than a guest. He's more like
co-host.
Co-host. Brett the Pikey Johns, and of course we've got James Lights Out Lilley in here as well. Host of Turn the Lights Out podcast.
Maybe I call him co-host. I get jealous and stuff.
Yeah. Guy's a top coach in the. He's the top coach.
Yeah.
He's the best cornerman I've ever seen.
Who did he get biting to him on Twitter? Who was that?
Me?
No, wasn't you? No,
see, I don't
someone
do
was
Twitter,
biting
right?
at him. Who was it?
Was it Chris Fields?
Was it Chris? No, it was someone else. It was someone big time. And like,
recently.
Yeah,
Conor Ben.
Conor Ben.
Was it?
Yeah, Conor Ben. Yeah.
Son of Will champion boxer. Nigel Ben.
I said, don't engage with him, die, because obviously I think Conor Ben. And Conor Ben liked my tweet then, thinking that we were friends, but we're not. Like.
I don't do Twitter, right? See, I go on there and just think lady on about, and I just go off and go back on Facebook.
Twitter. I was gone from that social media platform where I used to go on then. I used to really enjoy too. I only go on Twitter if I want to be controversial now. So you only go on there to start arguments, rather than years ago I used to go on there to tell everybody, this is what I'm up to today. Now it's
Spins
like and just argue with people.
I love it. It's great.
When me and Becky were on 100k drop last time I was on the show.
Yeah. Not if anybody didn't know.
I said to Becky, like they said, Davina said to Becky, no, the production people said to Becky, don't look on social media wherever do. People can be the meanest. People can say the meanest things. Becky watching a show. She goes on it. People are calling her Welsh Dragon. How do I put up with her? Oh, she's so
controlling.
But that night, I wanted to go to Strike and Submit, and she's like, "Oh, babe, you got a Saturday off. It's your last Saturday off before you start working again now. Just stay home with me, is it, babe?" But then she started reading all the Twitter and she's like, "I don't want to be bossy. You go to Strike and Submit. I don't want to be the bossy Welsh Dragon anymore." It's like, "Oh, it's okay. Bye." So I went Strike and Submit then and saw Glenn's fight, and
yeah.
It was a good night, wasn't it? That was a good link, actually.
It was a good link. We linked that well.
Does Becky get reminded often that she's a Welsh Dragon?
Yeah, every time now.
Every time I ring, like.
What did James say on the phone?
I'm going to say
nothing.
Was that Becky? You're the Welsh Dragon.
How much money did you win?
Nothing. But we did get a night in the Premier Inn. And some lovely expenses.
Talking about my working week.
You want nothing, mate?
Was it Larry?
There's Larry there.
Larry who?
The one that does all the Premier Inn adverts. What's his name?
I don't.
What's his name?
Harry, no.
No, it's not Harry.
Lenny Henry.
Lenny Henry.
Oh, Lenny Henry.
Was he there?
Yeah, actually he was. Yeah, he's on
you,
reception.
Beck and Lenny Henry.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Because he used to be married to Dawn French.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then,
when he recently broken up, wasn't
yeah, do you know why they divorced? Because he was fed up of waking every morning to the crack of dawn.
That's awful.
So, Strike and Submit. You were there, Brett. You were the judge.
Yes.
The controversial one.
Whoa. Let's have a fight. Okay?
Mr. Majority Decision.
What? Everybody's come up to me and
Mr. Draw.
I scored it the way that it should have been scored. Disagree, agree, it's up to you.
I thought
I heard very
Put it this way, I'm not going to be asked to go back there again.
There's that favour I'm going to do.
And on the end of the day, like I said, it was good. From my point of view, this is why they asked me to go on the show. There was no conflict of interest between fighters. We had none of the CRA boys on the card. So they asked me to go on there, and I judged it as fair as I could. You know,
you still don't like some fighters.
No, it's not. I don't.
Brett tries to like everyone. Then.
I like everybody. If they're willing to get in there, there's one or two, okay, maybe. But on the show, they were right. Everybody was all right, and the main event, all fairness, was a good little scrap, wasn't it? You know?
Most of the time, when we don't like fighters, it's because of the way they advertise themselves or carry themselves.
Yeah.
And that sells tickets, so we need them.
Yeah, realistically, you do. Yeah.
So we gotta like the people we don't like.
We can't all be boring like me.
So
I love everyone in Brett Johnson.
So main event was a five round title fight against Jamie McDonald, a tough guy from Scotland.
Yeah, one of Ross Houston's training partners.
Yeah, and first thing I noticed is the size of Ross Houston. How the hell does he make welterweight?
Yeah, you're a big guy, man.
He looked bigger than Jamie McDonald, who was fighting
light heavyweight.
light heavyweight, and I was like, but it's a great fight. Glenn showed a lot of heart in that fight, and
I wonder why they decided to go 5 rounds.
I like a 5-round title fight in amateur is great. A 5-round title fight in novice pro, I just don't agree with.
Yeah, I know what I mean.
Do you know what I mean?
But it's like,
No, yeah. Totally, completely agree with that.
I know what I
actually.
mean. It's like, but it's like, how do, like, what's novice pro? Not cage warriors. I mean,
Yeah, that's a good point. You have to have a distinct line there.
you can't say, oh, that title is 5 rounds, but you two are fighting for a title, but you're not as good, so we'll give you free.
Yeah,
It's gotta be-
what's the criteria?
But the Cage Warriors is a world title, and
Yeah.
you are, and the people who fight for the Cage Warriors world title are extreme athletes. But
Elite, well.
if you got like a show, like a small hole show, and it's for the promotion title, for instance, Adrenaline or Budo, I mean, free fights is plenty enough.
And I think like the clientele you're having for an event that, well, any clientele, I get bored of 5 rounds. I've got to be honest.
That's your question, was, because I know you particularly don't like this. You're a believer is if you're the Adrenaline champion, you are the Adrenaline champion. You're not a British champion. You're not a Welsh champion. You're not an European champion.
So the reason my thought on it is there's one champion. There's not enough, especially professional. There's not enough. You know, I put like 4 a year on.
Yeah,
you can't have
yeah.
like a Welsh, people just avoiding the champion, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
But then,
if you want something like, oh yeah, but it's a build it. No, if you want to fight for the title, work your way up there.
but then again, though, then you're on about the 5 rounds and the 3 rounds. Surely a world title fight should be a 5-rounder.
Yeah, it's not. I don't call it. You know what I mean. I just call it a promotion. I don't say it's anything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I think there's too many shows that are called it a British.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like, sometimes you have like, if you notice, promotions that call it a British title,
Yeah.
and then they can't find a British person to defend the title against them.
Yes,
So they have a French one,
Yeah, and they still call it a British
and
title.
they just call it either a title or European. I'm like, well, make your mind up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just call it the title. Do you know what I mean? You can't call it a world title if you've had like, you know,
Fighting boys from Wales, like.
yeah, 2 Welsh boys fight each other, which happens a lot. People Welsh boys fight each other for the title because why wouldn't it? It was in Wales.
Yeah.
But then put in as a world title. I mean, it's like.
Let me tell you about like
The
Paul
most-
Jenkins when he was the Cage Rage champion. He beat
First
a
class
Brazilian
Cage
guy
champion.
to be the Cage Rage champion, right? So he beat this Brazilian guy. Cool, you Cage Rage world champion. Then he said, "Oh, now we're going to have Cage Rage British champion and Cage Rage world champion. You were the British champion. And Paul Daly's fighting for the world belt." So I was like, that was a bit of a kick in the teeth.
Yeah.
But Paul ended up fighting Paul Daly anyway and drawing with him.
What was the results between them two? They fought twice or 3 times?
They fought 4 times.
They did fight 4 times, yeah. Because I know
Yeah.
Paul.
K1 and all,
if I'm
wasn't
not wrong, I think I remember Paul winning one of them.
Yeah, so the first fight, Paul Jenkins got knocked out in I think round 2 by a sweet left hook. That was Cage Warriors strike
That's
force.
just classic
Cage
Paul
Warriors 8 in Sheffield. Then they had a rematch, K1 rematch.
Like in
Really?
And
Wikipedia.
Jenkins won the rematch.
Did he?
Yeah.
MMA
Class.
video.
And then they had shut up. Then they had an MMA fight for the Cage Rage world title, and that was a draw. And then
The rematch.
Paul reckons he should have lost. And I knew he said yesterday, I've never lost a controversial decision, but I've won a
one.
lot. Won a lot of them. So, and then when they fought again, the rematch for the title, Paul
won,
got knocked out by a body shot. So Daly won. So it was like, considering this,
But he
Paul
beat him in a
Daly.
K1 fight. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, how many people are going to go up, going to stand with Paul Daly and then you beat him in a K1 fight where you can't take him down?
That.
Yeah.
You're wake up with a pretty hefty headache in the morning.
Yeah. So, anyway,
The rest of the card.
so yeah, it's a good
Strikers
card. Reece Hughes, Greg Cuthbert, that was a good
That was
scrap.
a good fight. Yeah, I spoke to Greg after that. Actually, he felt like he just felt like he didn't get out of his first gear, but like, it was still a good fight for the pair of them. You know what I mean? It was a really good fight. And he
Greg's the one who fought the corner on that show.
That's
didn't
it. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He boxed in there. He did the boxing.
Yeah,
show?
boxing show, I said.
Yeah. Remember that?
Oh, Bomb shows it.
Yeah, Dragon Hotel.
Yeah.
Was
But
it?
Greg's right. Greg's a good kicker. He's
Got a love fight now, mate.
You had Morgan Lennon from Newport, looked really good against Chris Whitfield. one rear naked choke.
Rear naked choke, yeah.
You had that Polish guy trained out of nails. Michael.
Mate,
is he trained out of nails? Michael.
He was
Michael
tough. He was tough than a coffin nail. Yeah, he's out of nails.
Yeah, he's just throwing. Every shot
he
he
had
threw.
good striking, mate.
Every shot he threw had venom in it. He just wanted to knock
How
him
do you say
out.
that name?
Tassanice. I wasn't the MC, so it doesn't. I'm not asked.
No, I'm asking him.
Yeah, you haven't paid to do it. Right? You don't have to do it.
And he's from Wales.
Yeah.
That's a nice Soynac from Wales.
Yeah.
So it's a Welsh name. He's from.
That's what happens. He's from Rotherham Blind.
Hey, Euros knows the
Poland.
He knows the Soniacs from North Wales. It's a very North Wales
He's just
name.
not really a family.
Exactly.
And then Ethan Sylvie against Kay Evans. That was a great little.
That was
scrap.
a good fight. That was.
Yeah.
Fast, though, wasn't it?
It was so fast. Yeah. Because all fairness to what's the other kid's name?
Kai.
Kay.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
Kay.
the other
Ethan.
Ethan fought on the Eberville show just last week.
Against Owain.
Yeah, he's getting active, mate.
Yeah.
You know, fair play to him.
That's what Lou was saying when he was on there. He's matched him up loads.
He's only 16 as well.
I know, but he looks good, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only young. Like, he looks good though, you know. And Kai had him hurt early on in that fight, and then like he come back and just blitzed it, like, you know.
It was like watching Lou fight. The way he took the back control.
He did.
Got the body triangle
Yeah.
and was trying all the different entries into the choke. It was just like watching Lou.
Yeah.
Because Lou obviously always gets rocked at the start of the fight as well, doesn't he? So it's like.
James
Yeah, he got
come to
clout
the
with
show
that.
'cause
That
he's up
Ethan
the
got clout with a big shot. The
Yeah.
first thing he did
I
was.
didn't know it was on.
Saturday.
What's that?
Of
It
course.
was my missus' birthday and I was in the escape rooms.
Oh, to get out.
No.
What's he did? How many times has he been hit in the head?
I'd panic, see. I'd freak out.
And 1-1 in the escape rooms.
Yeah,
That it.
1-1 as well.
What's that? 1 win, 1 loss.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was
Isn't
tamped
that
as well.
tough?
Yeah. We done the Black Queen, which is like the hardest one. Oh, I done my head tonight. I got 4 hours on the piano pressing the thing.
What did you do with him, missus?
My missus, my brother is.
Do they show you how to do that? No.
We got into the final bit and she said, oh, if you'd open this door, there's like another 5-minute bet. So I was like, right, there we are. So it was right at the end and I still failed. Great.
Oh, God.
So it's good fun, though. Try it out.
Upset,
like.
you know, for my meal
Yeah.
after then.
Well, that's what I mean.
I was
I'd be there, I guess, then, think I failed as a
It
person.
ruined my day, like.
I'd be
Yeah,
dead
you can't
now.
go back because you know the answers.
Yeah, because I went to Margam Park last time I went to escape room. I went to Margam Park in a day on the treetops, like hang gliding everywhere and all.
Yeah,
What's it called? Ropes. What? You know in Margam Park they got like
I know where it is, yeah.
you
The treetop thing, yeah.
you climb up trees and you swing from tree to tree and that.
Can you do that, yeah?
Yeah, it's class.
I don't know, it's by my house. You know,
It's really good. So I was buzzing and I went to escape room and we didn't get out. And it ruined my
I'd
day.
be heartbroken.
She
Yeah.
should have stayed there.
I'm not going to do it now because I had about a mental breakdown.
They had a bed in my room
stuck
as
in a
well,
room
so I
for
was just
hours
like
doing this,
sat on the bed like.
Was it just you there?
No,
On
it's
Saturday
me
night,
and
you
my
went to Cardiff to
girlfriend
get stuck in a
and
room full of quizzes with your missus.
Yeah, and company.
this guy knows how to live.
Yeah. Escape room. Just go to my missus' house tonight now. I'll be sitting in the living room with her.
That's
That's
the
the
Swansea
escape room.
girl.
Get out.
That's the Swansea girl who can't drink for 9 months.
So
Next
like,
year it'll be, I'm going to a pub.
You would have been escape next year.
so we just had Cage Warriors Wales this weekend. Cracking card.
Yes.
Headlined by Josh Reed versus Rory Evans, your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're his coach. You wanna?
I'm a striking coach.
You're a striking coach.
How
was his strike? His strike was class.
Yeah,
Is Striking look good?
striking look good. To be fair, Rory is good.
Yeah, he is,
He's
yeah.
a very good striker because since he started doing, because he's had like 9 K1 fights, something like that.
Yeah.
But from the get-go, he's been doing MMA. So it's not like he's going from K1 into MMA, is it?
No.
So he's pretty much adapted a style that suits both, I think.
Yeah.
He's not like upright in K1 and then lean forward in MMA. His style adapts to both very well. And he's good. He's good at it all around. And as you say, you train with him, so he's a sponge, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like when in the camp leading up to the fight as well, like, you know, and he even tell you himself, there was nothing there was no like on the grappling side, the MMA side of things. Then there was no stone unturned. I think you'd say as well that in the striking he looked good, and honestly, and even to this day, I've always said this about Rory. Like in the gym with me, when he walks in the gym, I go, oh, he's here. This is my hardest part tonight. Like, I mean, and no, he's just
good all round, isn't he? And that's
and it's just the luck of the sport, really, luck of the draw. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not talking about just on Saturday. I'm just talking in general. Rory is not the luckiest of people, and he's dug deep. And to be honest, I was trying to tell him to even get to that point where he fought on Saturday is a big win.
Yeah.
Because of he was in a bad place going back a few months ago, like, you know.
Yeah.
And you got to want to do it to do all that.
To go through it all.
The process he went through.
Yeah.
But as I say, as far as the actual loss, I mean, like me and Ricky had a conversation, and Ricky sees fights. Obviously, he doesn't train in Swansea, so it looks like Rory's top game isn't good, right?
Well,
which is far from the truth.
Yeah, mate. I'm on the bottom of in training. I'm getting elbowed to pieces. Like I'm thinking, I'll just throw up an armbar now any second and catch him.
But it's like he obviously had that first fight 2 years ago when he got armbarred.
Yeah, Ben Reese.
I'll tell you exactly what happened in that fight. He thought Ben Reese was going to triangle up, and he sat back, so he sat into the armbar. Then 4 weeks later, he was fighting again. He got armbarred again, and he just froze. I think. It was like, so then I think even Saturday, like I don't know why he keeps sitting in guard. Really,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like in the gym, he's never in guard. He's so good at passing guard. He's so good at like going from position to position and throwing shots. I mean, and he moves with people. I mean, I'm not like obviously. I'm not a grappling coach, but I watch him. Do you know what I mean, when he does stuff?
He's a good grappler, yeah.
Yeah, and I was, you know, for him to sit in guard, I don't know why he's doing it. But obviously, as Brett said, when an arm gets thrown up, you deal with it easily as you can. So you try and like just deal with it, block it, stay postured. You know what I mean? But I think when it got thrown up at Rory on Saturday, you went into panic mode.
Yeah.
So went from option A to option D.
Yeah.
He missed the first, and then and he
You gotta understand.
He defended it, but he ended up in the heel hook.
Yeah.
Now for him to sit back and go for a heel hook as well, because Josh went for the heel hook first.
Yeah.
For him to sit back then and go for the heel hook, by the time he put it on, the other guy's going to win, isn't he? Like his mind wasn't working properly at that point. I don't think. I mean, and again, you can say I don't think Lynn West's the problem. I think the fact that he just got out of an armbar and his head was a bit scrambled.
Yeah.
But as I say, there's no excuses. Josh can take a few elbows and throw a heel hook.
Do you know what? I say this about Josh all the time, right? Okay, and obviously he's come across two, and they're not. He come across two losses. They're not bad losses. He lost against
3 losses.
Well, 3 losses, but he lost against good guys.
Yeah.
Nathaniel Wood, who's a former world champion.
UFC.
Brian Boulan, who has fought for the belt. And he's lost against Scott Malone, who's fighting for the belt. These are guys who are fighting and challenged for world titles. They're good guys.
He's been at a high level for a while now.
So from that point of view, you can look at Rory's point of view and think, I know in Rory's head he'd be like, I should have won.
I spoke to him twice, he doesn't speak and he don't care about that.
No, he's like, I should have won.
And the thing is with Rory, you can't give an easy opponent.
Yeah.
He's just not having that at all.
I'm a bit curious now who they're going to give Josh next now.
Yeah.
I'd like to know that.
The thing is, this is what not for this fight, right? It was a gamble for Rory, like good or bad. We thought he could win. I mean, obviously. But I wanted both of them guys to win their fights.
Yeah.
Because I like Josh.
Yeah.
And he was on the back of a few losses.
Yeah.
And Rory
was on the back of a few losses.
I was like, one of them, they both need a win beer.
Yeah.
I was like, and that's what I didn't like about the fight.
That's what made the fight so absorbing. I
know the fight was only the fight was only 4 minutes long, but it was an entertaining fight. Like.
I know. Also, we had the pro debut of your mate Oban Elliott.
Yeah.
He fought Brett Hassett, who's had 10 pro fights. I think he won 6, lost 4, but he's been done as a pro.
Yeah.
So for your first fight, that's a big test, and he smashed
when they named him out, see, they named Hassett as a fight. I think I was speaking to you about it all. I said as a pro debut, there's easier.
We were
fights
talking
to
about it because Oban said to me after he won on Saturday about it, and he was listening, and I said, "Look, man, I give you props for taking a fight like that because there's too many people looking for easy ones.
Yeah.
Rory being the guy as well, not looking for an hard fight. I mean, I said I've known Brett a long time.
Yeah.
I'm friends with Brett's coach. Brett has his coach. I know them. I mean, I know they only take hard fights.
Yes,
right?
they do.
Brett has it, so that's why he's got a 50-50 record.
Yeah.
And that's what happens sometimes. I mean, it's like some people like excel and win every 50-50 fight, and some people have. It's weird. I said, I take my hat off. He went 8-0 as an amateur, and he went straight on to fight, like Rory's done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You win, you lose. Do you know what I mean? But it's like that's the thing, see? People look at who you fight now.
Yes.
They look at who you've beaten and who you've lost.
They were first
5 years ago, they were looking at numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like people are getting places by fighting buttons.
Yeah.
Not the case
It's not gonna
anymore.
happen no more.
So people have got to do what Oban has done and step up.
Yeah,
And
100%.
And
to be fair, Oban's
he
a
stepped
beast.
up and that submission. He won
Kimura.
Kimura, yeah. And the thing is, okay, as an, I think he was like, what was he as an amateur? 8-0. Right, okay, 7 knockouts, 1 sub. That was his record. And then going in this fight and won by sub as well.
Yeah.
His ground game is, you don't see a lot of his ground game because of his striking game.
We did on Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday, yeah. You saw a little bit more of that. But you see him on the
was...
pads before the fight. He looked good on the pads.
Unusual, but really good.
Trained on Whoops, eh?
He has trained. He trains in Impact in Bristol. He does.
Impact MMA in Bristol is now CRA Jiu-Jitsu.
Bristol,
Bristol.
Yeah.
So they intertrain. So Oban's from Merthyr.
He was one
he lives in Bristol.
but he did uni in Bristol. So he lives there, like.
He's our weight, James. Just one for the future, but.
Oh, fair though. I think I'm dropping down too.
I said Brett Jones is logging into Twitter.
No, he was a beast. But afterwards, I didn't watch the fight on the night because it was the fight before Rory's. We warming him up. But I went back and watched it because it's already on YouTube because I was interested to see it because I like both them guys, Oban and Brett. And only Oban because I met him Saturday and he was a really nice guy.
Yeah, he was nice,
chat with him. And he had some really nice things to say to Rory after Rory's defeat as well, which was nice for he didn't have to do after he just got his win. And But I watched it and I thought, fair play.
He's good,
but what he
man.
actually said in the change room, which was interesting, is like, we expected it like a stand-up fight. Yeah? And that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
You know. But he said, the thing is, he kept on, and like, Brett's striking is really good for MMA.
Yeah.
If you put him in a boxing ring, he mainly throws punches, isn't he?
Yeah.
Put him in a boxing ring, it wouldn't work as well. But in MMA, it's hard to explain. It's southpaw as well, right?
Yeah.
But he kept on throwing shots and ended up in the clinch with Oban.
Yeah.
He said, I'm ending up with double underhooks by accident. I thought, well, I have to take him down.
Yeah.
I've got double underhooks. But like when he took
And speaking of other,
Tobias down and he fucking said, oh,
First takedown ever landed.
nobody's standing with me, and he took him down. He's like,
It was natural, isn't it?
I'm a grappler now.
and as we're on pro debuts, Jordan Peake made his pro debut against Brad Evans.
Yeah.
Jordan, there's not much to say about that fight. Brad Evans has fought at flyweight, fought at bantamweight. You know how hard it is to match up fighters and that. So I don't blame anyone for making that fight. But Jordan showed that he was levels above Brad, and we all expected it.
Inches above him as well, to be fair.
Inches, oh yeah, he's a massive featherweight. He is.
Yeah, I think Brad probably fights more comfortable at 61s.
Yeah, but Brad, and like, I like Brad, and if he's weighed in 59 on my show for a 61 kilo fight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
he is a flyweight.
Yeah,
he should be going to flyweight. I don't know, like I know he's 40 now. Nobody wants to drop the flyweight.
Yeah, I didn't.
But he's small.
It's up to it. It's what he wants to do as well. Like, if he enjoys fighting 66s, he can fight at 66s.
Like, look at Des. He keeps going up bit weight and getting more comfortable, and even though he's not the biggest guy, so I mean, and he's doing well. Don't
But,
he?
but Jordan, what I noticed about Jordan Peake, right? I find a lot of amateurs when they go over to pro, they kind of like hesitant to use elbows because it's like they're not used to it. It's habit, but as soon as he got in position, he just went for it and just sliced him up. The cut girls, they had some work to do on Brad's head after the fight, but he just as soon as he got in that position, that was it. It was like, hey, finally I can use my weapon. You know, I was like, oh man, It was, and it
is a game changer. It's that the time made between amateur and pro is one thing.
Yes.
But then add in the elbows because you can get it with an elbow and think, oh, we can do that. Do you know what I mean?
And it is a game changer.
Because people think they just cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, no way, Sensei.
It's bone on bone. Oh, it's horrific.
You know, it's the pointy back of your bone.
It's like, I don't know, the instinct, it was just there already.
Yeah.
Like, you never see that. I mean, you both turned pro at one point in your career. Was you hesitant in using elbows, or was it?
Oh no, I thought it was Christmas Day when I got to use elbows. Yeah. In fact, I won my second title by using that. Really, they set up the choke, you know.
When James made his pro debut back in 2006.
Probably, yeah.
2006, he didn't know what his elbows was. You trying to lick it?
When he went pro,
the after party.
Headbutts are still allowed when he was going pro.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got to come back to the second part now. So in the second part, we'll talk about the amateur undercard. Is obviously Jack Tucker versus Elliot Chilcott and Ben Ellis versus Scott Pedersen. We'll see you in 5. Hiya, welcome back to part 2 of episode 28 of the MMA Wales podcast. Right, so we've already discussed the pro card of the recent Cage Warriors Wales show. Let's talk about the amateur undercard. The amateur undercard was headlined by Jack the Mother Tucker versus
Amazing.
versus Elliot the Belly Badger Chilcott.
That's not his name, is it?
That's his nickname, yeah.
What's it called? Belly
The
Badger.
Belly Badger.
That's class.
Yeah, he's always been that, but he was like, "Oh, please don't call me the Belly Badger tonight. It's a serious fight that I want to get my head on." Because a lot of times I say a fighter's nickname and they're like so focused, and I say their nickname and they look up at me and laugh, and then they get battered. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll leave it out."
I remember the first ever show I put on. I don't know why. I just like made nicknames up for everyone on the card that I knew.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do you know Dale English from Swansea, kickboxer?
Oh, sure.
Well, he's one of Dino's mates, and so he was fighting for the West title, and then Dino was made of it.
Yeah.
So he walked. I remember watching the thing. Dale, granite head, English, right? And then he goes to get his coach Bundy, granite head. And I could see Bundy just going, Wally in there. You know, the music's playing.
do you know if I can get the new... the white collar MMA down in Chris's.
Yeah.
And what I love about white collar MMA is like the coaches get to pick the nicknames.
Yeah.
There's some
no way.
ones like, yeah. They don't get a choice really. They're like, I'm called this, I am. It's like, well, it's not up to you, it's up to me what you're called. You can't choose your nickname, you get given your nickname.
That's the same with Ben K, who runs Rebel Alliance. You say, "Oh, if you don't come up with a nickname, I'm giving you one," and he's stitched up all his fighters over the years. Like some.
Who's that now?
Ben K.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
So,
I mean,
like,
the best one of Ben Kerr's, like in my opinion, is
Healy.
Kirk Healy. Kirk Touchy Feely Healy. That's the best one in my opinion.
But anyway, is Jack. So we had the Mother Tucker versus the Belly Badger. Jack Tucker won the fight. Very, very good
What's a Belly
performance.
Badger like?
Yeah.
Took him. Did you see the fight?
I was upstairs with Scotty that time. It was. I think it was
Basically,
afterwards.
He basically overwhelmed him. Chilcott took him down. Peppered him, ground and pound, wore him down, grinded it down, and then in the end, he managed to finish it with strikes.
Was it third round? Was it?
Third round, about 10 seconds before the finish.
Yeah.
She managed to finish. And I was watching it, and he's on the MMA Cymru team going out to Rome now after that performance, Jack Tucker. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Not that they've announced it, but
it's announced tomorrow morning. I've set it ready.
Surprise!
surprise, Mother Tucker.
I put a hint on the Instagram, on the MMA Cymru Instagram story. I said, "Oh, who in the another announcement tomorrow? Who in the mother are we gonna have?" And if you don't get that, you
Well, they're getting it now
you
once
never
it's
get
all
out of the
announced.
escape room anyway. And, but I thought Jack Tucker's style is perfect for him after, like, you take him down, grind them out, and that's the best way. If you think of Adam Hammerstein,
Not getting damaged.
yeah, not sustaining any damage, but inflicting
Not for me.
it, but not taking too much risk. And I think
Like blood.
he'd go to Italy.
Like
He's been
damage.
moved to Rome now,
Yeah.
and I'm really excited about him being on the MMA Cymru team.
Yeah.
And hopefully Elliot Chilcott can bounce back, because I really like that boy. He's
Yeah,
off his
that's a
head.
nice guy. Yeah. There's,
He's a funny,
Yeah.
looking character. Everyone.
Very
You
much.
look at him. You don't think he's an MMA fighter, do you? Look
Yeah.
at his eyes don't look.
Everyone in the IMAF just like
I think that's what
he was like the
it is.
people's champion.
No, he's just like tall, gangly.
So
He's
that's-
a nice guy. And he's not a div like
Not
like
a
the
div.
rest of the Welsh MMA scene is.
oh, I'm a div.
It's not like the rest of us.
So let's talk about Ben Ellis versus Scott Pedersen. Obviously, that was for the Cage Warriors
Collins
Wales
area
lightweight title. Oh yeah, the fourth call.
2 buses went from Porth Call apparently, so that there was no one else left.
Lilley was on the rob.
It was off season, rest days, and all the caravan site was shut, no one in protocol.
Lily's down in Treco, just goes to the caravans, nobody's there. Except for
Security gone.
Except for 15 Elvises.
Got to do it at Christmas.
So it was it went the distance. Ben Ellis won a decision.
Yeah.
2 29-28 and 130-27 over Scott. It was a fair result, I thought.
I scored it first two to Ben, and then second and third one to Scotty. That's what I scored it, you know. So 29-28 was.
How do you see the fight going? What was your analysis of it, being Scotty's teammate?
Just to be honest, like I said, he spoke openly about it. You know, in camp he looked absolutely fantastic, and he switched to different.
He always does when he has bad performances.
Yeah, it's like.
Do you know what I mean? Not bad performance. I'm not saying it was a bad performance. He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get subbed.
No, yeah.
But what I mean is when we expect a little bit more, he doesn't. After a good camp, maybe some. I don't know. You know, sometimes when you have a bad camp.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a bad camp. I better switch it on a bit.
Yeah.
In the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I better try and put him out. Sometimes you're like, when everything's going so smooth, it's like.
Yeah. Like I thought.
You get a notch in the road.
I would say I thought in my opinion, the fight wasn't like.
It was close.
Yeah, it wasn't like this level. But if you're looking as a judge, and I remember looking over Chris in the second round. It was towards the end of the second round as well. I was scoring it in my head watching Scotty as a plain judge. Like I do that sometimes. If you
draw.
Yeah. I always do. I'm gonna get through this. I always do it though. So when I looked at the fight, I watched the fight and I gave the first round to and Scotty. I told Scotty this himself. So the first round, I obviously saw Ben against the fence, worked a lot more fence control. And then the second round, I was talking to Chris in the corner. I said, I think Scotty needs a good takedown to secure the second round.
But they're not really scoring takedowns. I mean, you've got to take them down and hit them in the face.
No, I know that. But like, in my opinion, the second round was fairly...
To do something different.
50-50. I think if he would have got a takedown, that would have been the distinct difference in the fight. And I think what happened was, when I said that, I think Scotty went for a certain shot and Ben got the takedown. So, like, that takedown did make that difference for that round.
The takedown as well. It wasn't just a takedown.
Yeah,
it was like a slam.
Yeah, that was it. It's like what we're saying is, me and Ricky done the Mark Gordon course and nobody else has.
We're the only trained judges in Wales, by the way.
The only trained judges.
Nobody asked us for a favour to judge. But what they were saying is, whereas before, taking someone down was winning rounds, or a massive difference, unless you're hurting them.
Like,
you know, like they're gonna feel their ribs or something, smash them to the ground. And then if you take them down and you're going for subs, or you take them down, you're going for ground and pound, and you're doing stuff, that's the only time the takedown will score.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ben was smart.
But like I said, when it comes to a fight, then where it's like you're looking at
really
as a judge's point of view, and it's like you feel like it's 50-50. Well, then as a judge, I look at that and I think, right, if someone gets a takedown here, then I'm going to give it to the guy who gets that takedown.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
but it could be
if it's that close. And I watched the post-fight interview that Ben did with Lewis Smith, right? And what I found interesting about that interview is they asked about Ben, how do you feel the fight went on? He said, oh yeah, we've watched footage on Scott. We know exactly how he fights. He's always fought the same way. We knew exactly what he would do, how he would react to everything. And they really studied Scotty. I mean, Scotty's had over, 20 fights?
Yeah, there's a lot to study.
There's a lot of footage to study. And the fact that, like, okay, Scotty will probably go now out to Rome, and not many people would have seen Scotty. I mean, you never know you're going to fight, but they train specifically for Scotty because they've got so much footage on him because he fights the same way. And they should take from that and think, right, what can we do different? What can we do to surprise people? And I think as well, Scotty's a slow starter as well, because you said...
that was something we worked on in camp. So
but it's hard to start on that.
Yes, of course, and it's not easy. Because then again, when it's done underneath the bright lights, that's what counts.
Yeah.
But when he was in the gym, like, it's easy for me to say now, but like when he was in the gym, he was front foot. It was always front foot. He was going and he was getting in people's faces on the front foot.
I haven't seen him. I didn't see him come to. I mean, he's not really a front foot fighter. He's a counter striker.
No, and in the fight, then, you went back to that. You went back to that.
Which is the thing. Like, it's hard to. Like, sometimes you just got to let him counter strike, but like he's got to start Okay, so I'm going to compare him with Aidan because you spoke. I think it was off camera actually. We spoke with him and Aidan was sparring today.
Yeah.
Okay? And Scotty looked really good, which he always does.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But in sparring, you're not trying to kill someone.
No.
Aidan is trying to kill someone when he fights him.
Yeah.
To me, he's got, and I don't know. I think like Scotty's had a lot of fights. And what if you take away the MMA? Do you know what I mean? It's like Scotty. When I met Scotty, he was 16. Right? He come to my gym. And he started doing K1 with us. By then, he'd had 12 boxing fights. Do you know what I mean? He'd been kickboxing. He'd done some kickboxing punch fights. You know. By then he was competitive. So he's had loads of fights. It's almost like he's cruising as if he's sparring.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. Is like when he's sparring Aidan or yourself, he's probably doing that in a fight because he's so used to it. Do you mean the striking part of it? And somebody needs to twit. Like Ben isn't. Ben is like 8 fights in. I mean, he's trying to.
Yeah, we spoke about this earlier. I think that what Scotty needs now is if he needs to put someone out. Yeah. And I think once he does that, he's going to break through his barrier and think, right, okay, that was good. That felt brilliant. Then I think you break through this. It's not. I wouldn't say it's not even a mental block, but I think for him to make an impact,
the cruise factor.
Yeah. I think get through it. Then
I might like.
But he hits me in training. It hurts, like and we're all about sparring. We're all about standing sparring. I never win the runs with Scotty. Do you know what I mean?
It's like. And that's the thing, you can't win in sparring, but I know what I mean.
Do you think?
But like the thing is, with his style, when you normally see people put away, it's on the 4th, 5th, or 6th shot.
Yeah.
So when he's like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you see James, he's volume. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that what he does, he throws a couple. And then he wants to
says back like.
But then he needs to make them strike. But we'll make them strike bang because he's got so much range. He's really good at range.
Do you think it had a lot to do with him being like a nice, respectful guy, and he doesn't switch off when he steps through, because he's a nice guy and he's respectful. When he goes for that cage, he needs to turn on that in.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah,
no, that's what I said to I
know what I mean.
Let me tell you about Ryan Lockyer, who fought on the same card. Ryan Lockyer is the same nice guy. I've known him since he was about 15. He started training at Lewis. I train like once a year, and every year he gets better and better. Yeah,
just you can still come every now and then.
Ryan Lockyer walks into the cage the other night, and I was the MC, and he smiles at me. And don't smile at me. People are different, yeah. I said, get nasty, I said to him. And then he was like, okay. And then he knocked the guy out. Do you know what I mean? Because Lou has been trying to train the niceness out of him.
Yeah.
And I remember rolling with him. I was like, wow, I haven't trained with you for a year, and I'm better than you a year. And then something switched then, and he just battered me all over the floor. That was in January. That was my year.
Yeah, people are different. Like I'm that guy. I'm not sure what you're like.
I'm like a serial killer. Like I'll be in the change room laughing and joking.
He's a knock to his teammates, so I mean,
like Wally's last show.
Is he new to the gym? Yeah, what's he done? A week's training.
Like we were in the change room for Wally's last show in Manor Park, and like there was like boys making the debuts, and like everyone's nervous, and I'm like out on my phone. Now Chelsea beat Man City 2-0. And the boys like, what? And I'm like, yeah, Chelsea. And they're like, we're not going to be fighting now. I was like, oh. And then
spoiler alert.
I know, but like I'll switch over. Like I'll just go cold. Then like I don't get angry. I don't get.
That's because you nearly had him in a fight.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that he was like when I used to fight. I used to try work out the right mood to go into the ring or the cage, and it was either 2 laxatives or 2 up for it. So if you're 2 up for it, you gas a bit and you blow out and you blow over. And if you're 2 laxatives, which is probably what Scotty is. I mean, you're a bit laid back, but then it's finding when you find that mood. It takes you a couple of minutes to get it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So my warm-ups are really small now when it's right, because I knew how to get to the right mentality and by how much I warm up.
I think Scotty as well, when he turns pro and he's got 15 minutes to play with rather than 9, I think he'll have. I think with Scotty, he seems to run out of time more than anything. He seems.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like if he had 15 3-5-minute rounds, I think he'd. And with Forms gloves around, I think he'd be a knockout artist.
He's gonna hurt some. When he goes pro, he's gonna hurt some people.
And he's got all this amateur experience, everything, all his do's and don'ts. He's going to get out of his system now. He's going to have 1 year.
When he goes pro, he's going to hurt some people. I promise you that.
Oh, that's the way. That's the way. I'm open because I love Scotty. I want to see him really do well.
But then again, going on to Ben, I think him making the decision to go pro now has come at a really good time for Ben.
He's turning pro, is he?
Yeah, he's turning pro now. Yeah, but I think it's
your weight.
No, he's like you're lightweight, is he?
He's going to be featherweight, isn't he?
Oh.
Right.
Me.
He's not featherweight.
Should be.
He's welterweight in a minute.
It should be. Yeah.
Can't make lightweight.
No, so I look forward to watch, and his first fight's on Cage Warriors, I think.
Joe, I'd love to see him fight.
I'm looking forward to that.
Joe, I'd love to see him fight.
April 27.
Imagine they matched him with like Jordan Peak for like his debut.
Really good.
Because he's got a history as well, because Jordan's beaten he's beaten Cam Clark and he's beaten
I thought he was going to whip out something like, because they had a girlfriend.
Ryan Lochte.
I thought it was going to these.
Because that's what he knows, stuff like that.
I thought it was going to the EastEnders route then. Yeah.
No, but he's beaten Cam Clark and Ryan Lochte from his gym, and I know Ben really wants that fight, but that's a good
fight.
That'd be a cracking fight, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What else is there? Kieran Bennett finished Liam Sharp out guillotine choke. That was good.
Good win for
Kieran. Mixed record.
Good win for
Been
Kieran.
on a long time.
Yeah, and Liam he's represented UK and England in IMAF tournaments, and Kieran got the win. Roman Crocker as well had his first loss against Adam KO Mayo, the wrestler with the nickname KO.
KO Mayo.
That fight, obviously the Adam won the first round, got it. The better. Second round,
obviously if we won.
Rowan dominated.
Crocker,
One of the judges scored a 10-8.
The second round?
Yeah, to Rowan. If another judge did, they would have been a majority.
Yeah, I thought 10-9 was fair.
I thought 10-9 was fair as well.
He stayed on top for the all round, but he didn't do much damage. He didn't do enough work to get 10 in my opinion. But
and then,
I'd say we're qualified already.
And I was hoping, I was thinking, third round, I was thinking Rowan would do the same as he did in the second round. It just didn't come, and I was gutted because I know. But I think it was sad because when I announced Rowan and Adam the winner, Rowan just stood there for like 10 seconds on the spot and didn't move, and I was like, but
he has a demand,
he was upset when I seen him this week.
It showed though how passionate he is.
Exactly.
He was heartbroken.
And then again though,
he's only 18.
His age is a massive factor, and second of all, like, Adam's been on the circuit for a very long time, and not only that, he's good on this. He's a good fighter. He's like 4 months. I think one of his wins is over Christian Duncan.
This is the problem.
Do you know what I mean?
You can be a victim of your own success, can you? And Rowan, in 1 week, went from a jiu-jitsu guy to a 3-0 undefeated
European
champion. No, that 1 week he was.
Sorry.
Don't jump again.
Sorry. My apologies.
So all of a sudden, it's like, it's gone from Rowan, the jiu-jitsu guy, to Rowan, the undefeated MMA fighter who's European champion. I mean, that's a big call in a week, isn't it? So then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, your fights are going to get really hard. It's like, because that 1 week's experience, like, you have one fight, then you sit back and you learn. You can't have 3 and sit back in 1 week and then sit back 3 times, can you? So the amount of experience you get isn't like 3 fights, is it? It's a little bit less.
And people forget he had nothing before that tournament.
No.
It was ballsy for him to even go in there and do it. Like, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And
I just think for Crocker it was more to do with he gained a lot of knowledge from that fight, and we just leave it like that. He's learned a lot from there. You know, he's fought a good guy. You know, and another thing, all of our guys, 3 of our guys were on, Rory, Scotty, and Crocker were on the card. Not one of them fought bad guys. They fought guys who were going to give them equal fights, if not better. And we come up short. Oh well, we'll go on the next one. You know?
Like Rowan, obviously, he's going to go to Rome, defend his title, and I think maybe their loss would have done him a world of good.
And he's fighting on the 23rd of March.
Oh yeah, on
whether he likes it or not.
Adrenaline fight night.
Nah, that's because he have stepped up and said straight away, didn't he, when I was there the other day, I want to fight in a couple of weeks, I want to get it back. So
he's 18, and Adam Mayo is a man as well, full on man strength.
That's another thing. He's still a youngster in this game. Like,
and that's the thing, like as I say, Scotty's been doing it the last 3 years, and he's only now 21.
He does look about 50 though.
He does look old. Like I've known him a while, like, and he looked old when he was 16, bless him.
He had a paper round on the Porthcawl Lighthouse.
No, but like from our point of view, from the Cage Warriors show, there was just there was not many negatives from the show. You know, sometimes you get them fights where you lose and there's nothing to talk. Okay, we'll go back.
Yeah.
We'll learn from what we can. And in my opinion, the boys fought their hearts out, every single one of them, going from Roy to Crockett to Scotty. And sometimes you'll take a step back and
none of them didn't try.
No, exactly. Not one of them guys. So sometimes
And none of them took an easy fight.
No, yeah. Sometimes you look at a show and you think, oh, we lost all 3 fights. It was a bad night. Well, it might have been. Well, it wasn't. Results-wise, it might have been bad, but it wasn't a bad night for these fighters.
Yeah, they could have. They were
night,
all in there. They were all in there.
On a different night, they could have all won.
Yeah, no,
Do you know what I mean?
without doubt.
You know, it is what it is, but they'll come back for sure.
On the night as well, you had not one, but 2 wins by Von Fluchok.
Really?
Yeah.
One of them was Mitch.
So Nick Morris beat Jackson Hembry and Zach
what a guillotine,
Coleman
guys.
versus Mojave Almasi.
He's a great. Mitch went by it.
What's that?
He's some great
Mitch
names,
won by
like.
Abbeville, no?
No, wait. Yeah, it was Mitch.
Yeah, I thought Mitch won it. Yeah.
Meat.
That's Orban's training partner.
Thing is with the Von Fluchok, it's one of them things you always see, like people give up in amateur fights because they don't know it exists. They don't.
Yeah.
Someone holds onto the guillotine,
And a lot even go.
and then they're fighting to get out of it instead of like going for the submission. And then
You scream that out. Von Flair, that's all you can do with the good grappling from the crowd.
I remember
OSB.
Yeah, he's got like 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah,
He's got a few with you.
what did Joe Rogan said this Saturday, we're going to have to change it to OSP.
but he doesn't even, people don't like make the mistake, and it's not a counter with him, is it? He looks for it and he sets it up, which is bonkers really if you think about it.
Basically putting your head in the guillotine and trying to choke him.
Yeah, just like oh, here we go, up guillotine me, mate.
Get it to me and I go.
Sacrifice choke.
One of the most impressive.
Surprise!
You can imagine him in the middle of a fight. Oh, well, I'll do something to do this one thing. Punch him in the face. We told him before. Don't start thinking. It's too late.
Oh, Wally, how do you do this Van Gogh choke?
Grab his leg.
One of the most impressive performances of the night, my favourite, when Stephanie Evans versus Lottie Gruber, the girls fight. Girls, I always find
it was a good fight.
They always try harder than the guys to me, and they were lighting each other up, weren't they?
That Lottie had an overhand right on him, right? She was winging out in the change room.
Like Stephanie been training strength and conditioning with one of the PTs in the warehouse.
Yeah.
She's been training hard to go out of her comfort zone as well.
Yeah.
But I missed the fight.
Yeah, she looked good.
It was good.
Man. It was really.
It was a good fight. It was a fun fight. Yeah,
This is my thing. If girls want to fight MMA, they want to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like boys do it sometimes for a Facebook post.
Yeah.
If girls want to be MMA fighters, they want to.
They got a lot more to prove. And do you know what? I love the female MMA scenes because you don't tend to have bums.
Bet you don't watch this, does she?
No. I say you can't build. If you're a girl, you can't build your record up against a crap girl. A lot of girls got mixed records because they've got to fight whoever's there. So
they don't have a choice.
There's no like easy. There's no like guys you can call for pullouts.
You got to fight whoever's because if you don't fight this person, you're going to be waiting months for the next fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So like. The female scene is always more easy to follow because there's less of them, but
it's hard because like I'll give an example. It's like Sophie from Brad Evans.
Yeah. I love watching her fight.
She had 2 fights, right? Both from K1, one K1, both from wars, right?
Yeah.
But both of the girls they fought had done more than her.
Yeah.
But they say, "Are we got anyone? Do you know anyone?" I'm like, I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
I can't say, "Oh yeah, she got to fight people who've had more fights than that until someone else comes on the scene and then she can fight her."
Yeah.
She's a more experienced girl.
You haven't got the pool of idiots.
No, you haven't got the pool of idiots.
Like if you get someone pull out last minute, you know you can find someone on Wine Street for a 1 hour.
Yeah, but like if you're looking for a lightweight guy, you can ask all the coaches in the UK. Right? Yeah. If you're looking for a lightweight girl, you know there's none.
There's hardly any,
There's no point in asking.
And then no lightweight girls. Oh my god, have a gender changer.
Lily.
Non-binary.
Get your bag back, son.
Non-binary.
Where's Daniel Lewis?
oh my god.
Here we go again.
Just in case you didn't realise, this is James Lilley.
We've said this before. Every time we
famous
come on a podcast,
transvestite MMA fighter. There's footage on YouTube. There's
Do you know
footage
what?
of him.
In the comments,
I'm actually jealous. I've never spoken to you about this. And you got on the big fat quiz of the year.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I love that.
Have you seen it when
I
he
watch
was
it
on
every
it?
year.
I watch it every
Yeah, I
year.
watch it every year.
Have you seen it when he was on it?
Yeah.
What was you doing when Daniel was knocking everyone out? I put my hand back. I'll see you the gay boxer.
So I love that though.
We wrap up the card because we've got about 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Ethan Sylvie versus Owen Davis, young guys, 16
but
and
this
17.
This is the Ethan I fought on Abraham a few
Yeah,
weeks before.
both so talented.
What I
so
say
young.
as well is it's quite exciting. There's a couple of flyweight amateurs floating about the weights
Coming
now,
up
and
now.
they're all young and game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's about 6 of them, and it was a division that wasn't there before.
Yeah, so
So
that's
that rounds up Cage Warriors. It was a cracking event. We haven't actually talked to Lilley about what he's doing next to them.
Well, we got to have a break and come back.
Maybe
haven't we?
we'll have a third parter. Because
cool.
it's not as if it's really
We'll have a
late
full
on a
part
school
here,
night or anything. So
You don't do
we'll
anything this Saturday night, so it's right
Nah,
for you.
yeah, so, so we'll see you back for a special edition part 3 as we talk to Lilley. Hi guys, welcome back to part 3. Like we've already talked
I
about,
literally just dribbled.
Brett is
My bad, sorry.
He's an
I'm
athlete.
hungry.
He has
Been
to
doing a lot of
refill.
eating since he's been injured.
Whoa!
So jealous.
I'm I'm not heavy, but I'm not like.
So I'm like,
So we've talked about Strike and Submit, we've talked about Cage Warriors, we've had James Lilley here sat for an hour now, and
Starving.
he hasn't seen any of the events, and he's
know, I
really
should've studied
hungry.
it, really.
We really
always
should have we really should have spoke to him first so he could go home and sleep, and but here we go. So tell us what you got coming up.
And his missus let him train tomorrow.
I'm not training in the morning. That's out the window now. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Jesus. That's like another day for me.
Bang on 10.
Well, all the poster up, innit? And then
Yeah.
self-explanatory. I feel like the... What's it called?
Do you use one of his BKB photos?
Yeah.
Legit.
He picked it.
No, my missus bit is hot in this one. All blood on my face.
Alright, babe, I'll do that. Can I go training? Okay, she's fighting.
You do look kind of
Can I have a
hard
look?
taking one home like John.
I'll have one to
This is going on my
I put on my ceiling when I go to bed like that.
You haven't an adrenaline poster for ages. Right.
Wally, what's your problem with me on these? You never put me on these anymore. Is it because I've only had one fight with the promotion?
Yeah, and he pulled out the last one, didn't he?
It wasn't my fault. I had my UFC debut. What's that?
I'm going to see
Question.
What?
Why is adrenaline spelt wrong?
It's not.
There's 2 ways to spell adrenaline. I made sure.
Yeah, there's with an E.
Yeah,
and
the
without.
right way and the wrong way.
No, there's with an E, right? And there was another promotion that was called Absolute Adrenaline, spelled with an E. And I thought, oh, that'll look good without an E. No, it wasn't what we called it, but that's
Because
what
I get awfully confused when I'm trying to put on Twitter, fight for the adrenaline title.
We'll just tag my Twitter account.
What, James
Right.
Wallace?
No, yeah, that's why I don't use Twitter.
Adrenaline
You lost
Wallace.
made me have 3 of them.
Adrenaline
I
Wallace.
got Adrenaline, KGB and me. I don't keep commenting on people's things with the wrong account. I put your fight up, you're on Twitter, from the KGB one.
I've argued myself over 2 Twitter accounts.
You no you.
I logged into TTLO one by accident, commented on something, and then I come back and comment on myself. I'm like, what am I doing?
That's too much Twitter.
So who you fighting?
Swedish guy, isn't it?
No, he's had his name wrong 3 times. Johan Anderson. So he's
Johan
What was I calling him?
John Anderson.
Svensson.
Spencer.
There's got to be an S and a B in
John
there somewhere.
Anderson.
Johan Anderson.
Johan
Is it John Anderson or Johan?
Johan.
So it's like if I'm my mother.
Johan Anderson. Is that your mother?
Oh,
What's your name?
sounds like it.
Is your brother's name Anderson?
No.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah, so he's had his name wrong a few times. So what I know about, he had 27 amateur fights. He's been with Jorgen for 10 years. So we know exactly what style he has. There's videos of him as well, but...
How old is he?
He's not as old as you, but... no, I don't know.
So
I don't know.
Putman, no.
I know, yeah.
You've only had 100 fights. There's nothing.
How many fights have you actually had?
99.
Is this number 100?
Yeah.
Is this your 100
biggie.
fight?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, do you know when I announce you? I'm going to go through all your individual records, a pro boxing record or wherever,
Yeah.
bare knuckle
Do it.
record.
I'm one unlicensed fight.
What is your bare knuckle record?
3-0.
That's right. Now, that's
Undefeated.
good. We've had a shot before long as well.
Welcome to the undefeated club.
Oh no. 2018 was bad. Sorry.
It's alright,
Welcome to the
2019 is going to
Over
be...
Two Club.
Oh wait there. I have got a K1 in the field record though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go with the boy.
Oh, knockout as well. That K1 fight, you sparked the guy, didn't you?
Well, I did drop him in the body shot. And that was
Yeah, it was class. That
It
was really
was
good.
Never
So
done
back
it
onto
since.
this, right?
Back
Yeah,
on to
sorry.
The Rainbow Rooms.
No, I was meant to fight on the Rainbow Rooms though.
Then you went UFC.
Last-
Last time
Rainbow Rooms.
really enjoyed your show when I was on there. Yeah.
Rainbow Rooms, Odyssey Arena, Belfast.
Wally, I spoke to Wally off camera and I was absolutely heartbroken. My debut
would've
came
been.
there. What I was though, I was legitimately really
Another
annoyed.
couple of weeks would have been great.
Hopefully I had a belt on my waist, but never mind.
Yeah.
Give it a week now until I retire and fight for the OAP title.
just go do what Lilley does and go bare knuckle.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Switch sports.
I would
weights.
love to, mate. I'd love to. I
Sex.
was saying, I'm jealous of Lily doing it all the time.
Get married up with
Yeah.
kids.
Only difference between me and Lily's a good boxer, I'm not. But then again, I don't have to worry about leg kicks to IMB.
That's the trick to take yourself first. Nobody
No,
can do
that's
that. So yeah, he's fighting top guy. Like, obviously, right. So the idea of this match show was first show of the year. Going smaller, one pro fight. Everyone's trying to put a show on, and I'm away in April.
What are you doing in April?
Big
Go to
year.
Thailand.
Big year,
What are
man.
you going to Thailand for? He's getting
Mali.
married.
See Mali, yeah.
See Mali.
FaceTime
Marley's a guy. Can we go on the piss the day before the wedding? I'm like, yeah. My missus is like, no, not with Marley. What Marley? Marley the one? Yeah, no,
It's like
no.
Hangover 2 and then in Bangkok.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Worse than that.
No, no.
Wake up with
I
no.
said, but we're going to get a boat to Koh Tao.
Yeah.
You know where them backpackers got murdered?
Yeah.
Have a party there for 2 days and then come back before the wedding.
Party on the
No.
graves.
No, I tell you what, I'll arrange a stag do for you.
Yeah.
Well, right, anyway, so I'm away in April. So March we went for the show when everyone else is doing shows. A couple of shows got cancelled, so then the card is not bigger, but like there's more people on it than we thought. Right?
Yeah.
It's good, but we still only had the one pro fight. You never know that
Mini
might
on
change.
it?
Huh?
No, Mini's not fighting.
Mini is making his MMA debut against Ricky George from CF24, not 23, yeah, they're wrong. 24 Swansea.
Oh, wait there. Whoa, what did you say then?
I put down, I typed CF23
CF23
by accident.
What was that? Yeah, what was that about?
It's a totally
Well, no,
different
I just done it wrong, like, and then
Oh, so there's not a gym
because it's
called
March
CF23.
23rd, isn't it? And I was just used to writing that. Anyway,
Is there not a gym called CF23?
no,
Nah,
but I just done a typo.
So yeah, it's good fight for Mini. But main event, obviously you versus Johan Andersson from Sweden. You fought Tobias from his gym before. Unfortunately, that fight didn't. It didn't like
Bit of a
that.
shortcut.
Yeah, so no pun intended.
Kick my ear off my face.
But it's a good fight. I mean, you know, anyone who comes over with Jorgen from Sweden comes to fight, no matter who they are.
Absolutely.
And that's always been the case. So we're
That's
gonna
why
have
they
a
keep
fight.
coming back.
That's why they keep coming back. Yeah,
And they like to fight.
they like to fight.
Yeah, it's good having them over because you said they're exciting fighters.
Yeah.
They're gonna slam and bang, and
Yeah, they're going to throw punches
I'll do a
and kicks.
takedown again, surprisingly.
We'll have to go off for it.
Hello. I'm going to stand and bang with you. And when that bell goes, I'm going to give you the biggest double leg of your whole life.
From the changing room.
It's like Frank Trigg versus John First back in Barma. He's like, mate, I'm going to stand and bang with you. John's like, it's okay. Goes to that, yoink.
2 weeks before that, John fought Sean Lomas,
What was that? Vikings?
Vikings, and that was a war.
What was that K1 fight?
Yeah.
He kept on dropping him, and then Sean almost was like,
That was a
"Oh, I'm going to just get up.
Yeah.
Sorry, John." I'm just, it was almost like he was like saying, "Sorry, I'm just sitting down on the job. Yeah, let's go." John was like, "Fucking hell.
Forgot what just happened the last
Oh,
3 seconds.
what am I doing with you? Let me
So-
just get back up."
My mistake, sorry.
So what other fights we got on here then, James?
We've got.
But like the point as well, that's a very good poster.
Yeah, as you
No
can see,
worries.
is a picture of James Lilley looking really sexy.
Do you know that looks like Ben Miles?
Is it Ben
That's
Miles?
Ross Hudson, not Ben Miles.
They could be twins though, couldn't they?
I don't
No,
recognise
not if you
any
see
of
him in
the
real
other
life, because Ross is a lot darker.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't recognise any of the other
Just
fighters.
everyone's the same colour on there.
I don't know any of them.
Oh, little Tom.
That's Tom Cullen.
Little Tom Cullen.
yeah,
Before he
Tom
put a bit of weight on. That's Minnie.
That's Minnie.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks.
Ross, and that's Bowers.
Yeah,
right.
Bowers was
I
going to
remember
make
that
his
fight.
comeback, but he fell off a ladder onto a metal spike
That's not
in his
true.
anus. So
That's not
said it was
true.
he fell off a ladder
That
onto
sounds
a
like-
metal spike onto his ass.
That sounds like
No
something.
He can't sit down, honestly, right? His ass, he's fractured his coccyx. And he keeps
Oh my
on saying,
God.
I fractured my coccyx, and everyone goes, okay, what you do?
Sounds
Like I so funny, like, so basically, he fell off a ladder and bummed himself.
Sounds like a storyline from the new Twin Town they're making, like, you know, something like when Fatty fell off a ladder, like. So.
Oh mate, no, he sent us a picture, right, on the
But it was
WhatsApp
bad,
of the
is it?
ladder and like the metal bit. He's like the edge of a.
Would you see the photo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
To be honest, health and safety was out the window.
But I felt sorry for him because like he haven't fought in a couple of years, Bowers,
Coming back.
and he's coming back, and he had a dry January and February. Into Bowers has had, he didn't drink anything, and he trained hard and stuff, and then he did that, so he just. Every time I drive through
don't
Britain
blame him.
Ferry, I see him follow a pub.
So the card.
Yeah, so we
Training at the
got.
barn.
There's a kind of few of my guys on. We got Christian making his MMA debut. We got Aaron Patterson from Dogs of War fighting Josh O'Connor for CF.
Ah, yeah. So
So we got
Connor's on your card.
Striker versus Judoka.
Exceptional judo player. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was funny because they said, I know this is props to Aaron. They said, oh, he's a really good grappler. And I goes, yeah, how's that going there? I punched him in the first night. But that's sort of like Paul Jenkins' gym, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rowan Crock is fighting Alex Gill, who's 2-0 from
Empire up in.
Empire, not. Sorry,
Empire.
that's
The
old
gym's based in Newtown in Mid Wales. I know a couple of ladies up there who.
fighters.
Fighters.
Yeah. One's a fighter. She's pregnant now. Hiya Naomi, if you watch. You know,
Yeah,
good
she's
luck with the
coming
baby.
Yeah. All the best.
Have they
Yeah,
got
so
YouTube in Newtown, yeah?
What's that?
They got YouTube in Newtown.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think they got Wi-Fi up there.
No, does it on Nintendo 64?
wireless.
Play Mario Kart.
Man, get off the phone and use the internet. You got
Well, there goes the Newtown fans.
Rowan Crockett again after the weekend, bouncing back and fighting Alex Gill.
Fair play to him, like getting back on a horse trick.
Yeah, straight, that's the best way to do it sometimes.
Yeah, I think he will have learned a lot from his last fight.
Yeah.
He's going to come guns
did.
blazing first.
Then Isaac from our gym, he's fighting another guy from Empire, Callum Turberfield.
This is the first time. Sorry, is this the first time the Empire guys are coming down?
No, they come down, but under a different name.
Ah, well, okay.
Them two I haven't seen. They used to be
Like
Twisted.
10th planet, 10th planet.
Yeah, the 12th Planet Jiu Jitsu as well.
12.
10th.
You can say 12.
No, but like they used to be
Eddie
Twisted
Bravo,
MMA. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the one of
there's
his
in Birmingham,
affiliate clubs.
Is it?
Yeah,
Where,
a lot of them they like Naomi's got a gym in Newtown, but a lot of them they go to Birmingham and train with 10 Planet.
It's not far away from Northwood, is it?
Yeah, it's a lot closer.
yeah.
Birmingham is, right?
Will Bladen. Will Bladen from
Oh, yeah.
KGB is fighting Powell, a Polish lad.
Come home from the wars.
Paweł
to fight
Glansky.
in the cage. Like.
Glowala.
Paweł Glansky.
No, Glowala. He's from a kickboxing gym. So basically we got two.
Kickboxers doing MMA.
Yeah. So they probably just shoot. Couple of boxing fights. We got Tom Cullen. So everyone knows Tom Cullen.
Ah, yeah.
Otherwise known as Lawrence Amaraf. He's coming back on a boxing fight against Dean Thomas, who beat Thomas' teammate Dean in the December show, which Brett didn't come to.
I was doing meet and greet. Never mind.
Meet and greet.
Ross Hudson
Meet the Pikey.
from our gym as well. Couple of boxing fights, nice boxer. He's crossing over now doing the K1, but he wanted to wait.
Did he start
Right.
doing K1 first?
Well, we was going to put, no, Ross.
Yeah, I thought he was doing K1 before he came over to another.
No. He's like full weight, full.
You know what I'm going to ask?
Go on.
Is
Corner.
he on there?
Connor is almost on it. I was on a phone call earlier. We're trying to get Connor on.
Get Connor on.
Brett loves Connor.
I love Connor.
Well,
I love being in WhatsApp groups with Connor.
Anyone can get it. Anyone can get it.
Is that Sol Burkett there?
Do you know what I love about Connor?
Craig, where I'm from.
Oh, do you know what I love
Could be,
about
but
Connor?
There's only one.
He's not fighting, no.
Isn't there?
Well, do you know what I love about Connor? Is that he'll occasionally text me on WhatsApp group saying anyone can get it, and then leave a gap and say even goths. He's got a hatred toward goths. I think he has. Like,
Right, the show's the 23rd.
honestly, he's one of the.
We'll have to put that in the outtakes.
He's one of the funniest guys I've ever met. And do you know what? You meet him and he's just one of the funniest
I'll
guys.
show you some of the things.
For Manor Park, Wally was like, oh, can you match an 80 kilo fighter for me? Like, oh, do I know I can get on it with? Oh,
Lilley's there, just before he warms up, sulking. It was some matter, and Connor's goes.
why have you put me on last again?
Put Connor on after me. And anyway, Connor's not on yet.
There you go.
But he is. Couple of other. We got all English bout K1. Guy from Scorpion, Jim Catlin versus Lustin with an L. Justin, spelled L-U-S-T.
Lustin.
It's Justin with an it's Lustin with a J, apparently.
What?
Spelled Lustin, but it's pronounced Justin. I know. It's going to be a nightmare for you.
Well, hold on, wait. Don't go any further than this now. So his name is
Lustin.
But you call him
Lustin.
Justin.
Yeah.
I'm going to be asking loads of questions.
On Facebook, he's put a J just because he's because I found him the other day. That's even worse, isn't it?
So his name's Justin, but it's
It's spelled
spelled...
with an L. It sounds like Lustin.
Lustin.
Lustin, pronounced Justin.
I'm just going to call him Lustin.
It's going to bother me all weekend now.
Lustin. Yeah.
That's ruined my weekend.
No.
That's ruined my weekend.
Oh, it's not even the same, like.
Yeah. So there's other fights we're trying to match up. We'll put them on as they come.
Well, like considering you didn't really want a big card, it was like something to do. Before you got married.
Something to get our guys
Yeah.
fights on.
It's turning out to be a really good card.
Yeah, there's a couple of other little things I'm trying to do. Which we can't speak about now.
If them fights come off, that'd be really good.
Brutal. That top one's not going to. I just can't
it's
delete
not.
it because I wanted to.
look after that, nice.
Yeah, so there's things in there. But again, tickets are available. Speak to James.
That's me.
That's him. That's his best photo. Out of
What's bare knuckle? Why have you got
Out of
wraps on your
99
knuckle?
fights, that's the best
exactly,
photo
yeah.
he had.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mind you, I put them wraps on the ones they do in America.
They are just round the
Yeah,
wrist.
that's on the
For
wrist
the new
and
bare knuckle, they do it between
Fingers.
the knuckles now, so your knuckles are exposed.
Oh, they are,
Yeah.
Ah, so it is bare knuckle now.
Yeah, literally.
So,
But you can
what
still
else?
have that way if you want.
Adrenaline at the right before in just I think 10 days we got the big
Not
one,
yours.
the biggest fight in Welsh MMA history.
Yes.
oh yeah, how can we not talk about that?
It's Jack Hammer Marshman and John the White Mike Tyson, or the Welsh Wrecking Machine Phipps. That's
They didn't like the White
They
Mike
didn't like
Tyson
the White
in the
Mike Tyson,
UFC.
did they?
No.
They called Tommy Morrison that though. When he was going through his career, they called him the White Mike Tyson.
They changed to the Great White Hope then, don't they?
Oh, is that what they called it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the white bit because I don't know.
it's gonna be a good fight, and it's the biggest fight between two Welsh guys at the highest
Ever.
level.
Except people who don't watch MMA are like, are we going to go up? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like people are like, what are you? Everyone's like meeting up. Like my coach Andy won't go and watch MMA in the pub.
won't
We'll
watch
go for
it.
food and watch it in the
Yeah.
public. You know what I mean? Yeah, everyone is talking about it. Before I was like, it's going to be a great stand-up fight, but after watching Daly versus MVP, who knows? That's blown my mind.
It's going to be a
Walk with the-
high-level wrestling match, I think.
That's blown my mind. But yeah, as I say, we don't know. Yeah, that fight's going to happen. Unfortunately, one of them has got to lose. That's all I'm gonna
You're in that business where potentially they get cut as well.
say. Yeah.
That's the sad thing about
Be a
the
shame
sport,
one of them
really.
get
But
cut.
you know,
I'd rather, like as I said before,
It's not definite, but it's...
I was never a fan of this fight, but obviously it's happening.
I wasn't a fan of it happening in the UFC for that reason.
Yeah.
But they offered him to it on that reason, didn't they?
Yeah.
They can't say no to it.
No, of course they can't.
Oh, exactly.
Because one of them, the executives say no. You know,
You're not fighting
I mean, that's what they do.
But now it's happening. Screw it. Let's look forward to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Don't
what,
fight
that's,
that.
Embrace
that's,
the moment.
that's what I'm like now, though. I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna have to walk.
It's happening now,
It's
isn't it?
happening. There's nothing I can do.
And what I like about it is when I see MMA guys, and when I say MMA guys, I mean not like armchair fans and stuff. I mean people in events who fight MMA or coach MMA and stuff. They're drawn like, oh, I don't know. It's like 1 minute they're saying Jack, 1 minute they're saying John, and vice versa. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'll be on the edge of my seat. I like both of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've known John so long.
Yeah.
But, you know, not as long as James has, but
Yeah, I think it.
I've on a few
Yeah.
shows with Jack, and he's been in some good cards with Jack as well, and he's a good guy. And
Yeah.
him and his team, like Shaky and that, they're great as well.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
So
I'm totally biased because I don't know anything. I went from John.
no, I
it's
I
gonna be
mean,
what I think.
No, I know. I've never met Jack, never met thing. So Team Phillips.
It's gonna be.
yeah, no,
At the risk of
natives,
one
and
of filling me in, I'm completely neutral in this one.
Non-binary.
Not binary. Kind of words.
sexless being, like you said, isn't it? Sexless being.
I'm a sexless being. No, it's a thing. I said to Wally, I walked in the change room, in the ring girls' change room was one, and they were completely starkers, and none of them batted an eyelid.
Ricky.
It's only Ricky, and I was like, am I this sexless being that you're not even offended that I'm in the same room as you and you starkers? Like,
Oh, sorry, Ricky. I thought he was one of the boys.
that's how it felt.
Oh, do you have any cover?
Oh, I can get you in them change rooms. I know to time it just right. And,
Lily's being quiet because his missus might listen in. I was one.
Do you know what a podcast is? We do one every Sunday for 2 years. You know what it
In
is?
your house, innit?
Yeah. In my house, yeah. She got to turn the telly down.
What are the boys doing in conservatory again? Oh, I don't know, talking into a phone or something.
So all these MMA fighters and boxers come in the house, like, oh yeah.
All like that, alright?
Okay, so what else has happened? Nothing?
no,
Nothing we need to talk about yet.
Voodoo's been cancelled. That was meant to be this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah,
And
ninth,
this
yeah.
Saturday, that's been cancelled. That's unfortunate. But like me and Chris Clark are always back and forth on the internet, like intense. I owned
Brotherly
him this
love.
week. I absolutely owned him this week. They deleted his status.
Yeah. Luckily, Ricky's screenshotted it all and sent it to me.
Or was it Facebook?
Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook.
He delete Facebook altogether, let alone.
Yeah.
I saw you started your own Instagram page this week.
No, I restarted it. It's my third account.
Is it?
Why? No, okay, it's not good.
One got hacked,
Alright,
and the other one got banned. So
there you are. Oh, job
Back
done.
down.
How'd you get banned on Instagram?
Don't
you're
start.
sponsored by the Hells Angels, and apparently if you tag them, there's a criminal gang, so they ban you and stuff.
It's good he didn't speak for the first hour now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Do you remember when we used to do when you did the Turn the Lights Out podcast, but then we record it on film, but then after it we'd carry on recording just the audio and it'd be
After hours.
turn the lights out after dark, and we just talk for an hour later just about crap. Him and Lou Long back and forth swearing and everything. Good times.
God. Right, so are we wrapping it up? Oh, so what's the score with the back?
I'm right there. Are you? I tried to tell you some news about me as well. I got
Oh
some,
yeah, what are you up to, Brett?
Brett's got something to say.
I got some news. Like, you need to just shut me out now. I've been here for the last hour.
Go on then.
I'm off to Vegas. That's
On
it.
holiday?
No, rehab for my
Rehab.
knees. I got a grade 2 tear in my left knee. I'm waiting for the results for the right
Nice.
one. But we're going to probably for the full month of April.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in.
Lovely,
A
isn't it?
special
Is it?
hour and a half long episode of the MMA Wales podcast. We'll probably do another one before Adrenaline, promoting it a bit more with some more guests on. We give this bag and we give this bag our undivided attention. Brett needs about 4 or 5 takes.
Yeah.
He's not like me.
It's a lovely bag.
So see you next time on the MMA Wales podcast. Thank you, James.
It's no problem.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank
No worries.
See you at 6 in the morning.
Peace.